Hello, my Livy loves. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new timeless love reading where we are going to go deep into the energies of what is going on with the person that you love, what's going on in their current journey, how are they thinking and feeling about you and this connection right now in the moment. What would they say to you if they could from their deepest heart? This is especially for those of you who are having communication issues, communication breakdown, or are in some form of little to no contact because you may have had to step back from the connection and take some time to kind of regroup and think about what it is that you want to do. We'll also be looking at what are the future energies of this connection. Where could this be going just in this next few days? So I am Dr. V. If you are a new subscriber, I want to give you a big virtual hug, let you know that I am so happy that all of you are here. If you're a member of the Live Tarot family, you know how much I deeply love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of your support of me, of this channel, and of each other. Thank you for making this such a positive, loving, and supportive community for all of those who are on this journey to love and union. Sometimes it is reunion because you've been separated for some form of time, right? From that twin flame soulmate or divine partner of yours. So before we get into our reading, I just want to make a quick announcement that I am so excited about. We finally have all 3 of the Live Tarot decks back in stock, and they're all now with boxes. So I'm so happy because some of you know that previously they used to come in a gold organza bag. So now we've updated everything. It's all new, fresh. So we have the Twin Flames and Separation deck right here. This has 77 cards of specific messages from your love to you. So that's what I call it here, the 77 card oracle deck of thoughts and feelings from their heart to yours. So this is the deck that I'm using in today's reading. I'm also using this one, which is the Twin Flame Oracle. This one is also back in stock. 77 cards to guide and empower your journey to union. And then I'm so excited about the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. So this deck used to also not have a box, and it used to have 60 cards. So what I did is I added 10 more powerful messages here. A lot of them having to do with also law of attraction principles that also are so useful when it comes to creating, building, growing a thriving business. So this one is the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur Oracle with 70 cards. So you can order all of these on our website at livetarot.com. The links to everything is in the box below. So without further ado, let's get right into our reading. All right, so Spirit, can you please tell us what is the current energy of your twin flame, your soulmate, your divine partner? Where are they in their life's journey at the moment? Where is your twin flame soulmate, divine partner in their life's journey at the moment? Interesting. Oh, wow. All right, so look at this. One of the most important things that your love is looking for right now is unity. And what's so interesting here is that I feel that the reason why they are seeking this is because they have felt a discord, right? They have felt some sort of feeling of being divided from themselves for a very long time, right? So this question is all about where are they in their personal journey, in their own identity, in their own heart space, in their life, right? Because that's so important, right? For everybody that we love, whether it's our twin flame soulmate, our life partner, or even the people that we love in our lives who are our friends, our family, our dearly, dearly beloved people to us, we always care and want to know, and vice versa, right? Where are they on their life's journey? Are they happy? Are they moving forward? Are they experiencing, difficult times? So that's why we start with this reading, especially for those of you who feel like your love has stepped away or cut you off or ghosted you in some manner, right? And you may be wondering, what is going on with them that I don't know about, right? What is this mystery? What are they going through that they're not able to actually communicate with me? And that is why this question is so important. So what I'm seeing here is that your love is struggling right now with who they really are. They have been kind of running from a lot of important things in their life for a while now, and that is why they're also getting this runner and flying card that has to do with this concept of unity, as in when you are not feeling united with your own sense of self, how can you achieve union with the person that you love, right? If you are feeling divided from yourself and you yourself are in a bad place, and you're not feeling good about yourself, you're questioning yourself, you're doubting yourself, you're going through a phase of confusion and division, how can you actually give the person that you love all of your true self? Like, how can you be open to giving and receiving and being in a really positive, healthy, good relationship if you're always running and flying, right? So I feel like this doesn't have to do with you as much as it has to do with who your love is and what experiences they are going through at this time. So they realize this. They know that they have been selfish. They know that they have run from you and run from this connection, because there's definitely a bit of an escapist tendency in them when things get tough, when things get difficult. Your love does tend to want to run away from it. That is kind of their knee-jerk response. That is kind of their fight or flight tendency. Sometimes they have a hard time confronting issues. I feel that for many of you, your love may also be that kind of person who they are a bit non-confrontational. They don't want to confront problems and issues head on because it makes them feel very down. It makes them feel very depressed. They're not the kind of person who easily deals with their emotions, so they tend to run from them and they tend to want to fly. But what's interesting here is that I also feel with this flying energy that they also have a really deep desire to succeed, right? Like, it's like they can get very bogged down or get very, they can get into moments of feeling very much in pain about obstacles, about, bad phases that they go through in life. But that pain comes from this deep desire to be able to fly, as in they want so much to be liberated, to have freedom from their past, because I'm also feeling for many of you that your love has definitely struggled with past tendencies. They may even have had some sort of toxic tendencies, more like addictive behavior, or even toxic relationships that they felt that they had to really try hard to liberate themselves from. And so I feel that many of them have struggled with these obstacles. And so that is why they also tend to run, because they have realized that, running has worked for them in the past. Running has helped them to liberate themselves, but they've also started to realize that when it comes to you and your connection, running is not the right thing, right? Like running from you has never really gotten them anywhere. It hasn't given them any feeling of being liberated or free. And so they are definitely going through a time here where they're learning a lot of very important lessons. I'm also feeling that as they have been going through these struggles, they're also going through a difficult karmic phase. See, karma, you will reap what you have sown. And so they have definitely had a few things come back to bite them. It's natural. We all have that, right? When we have maybe made some poor decisions in our life, maybe we have run from things that we shouldn't have run from. We have kind of run from important issues that we tried to avoid, but the more that they tried to avoid them, the more they came back even bigger and stronger. And that is where your person is definitely dealing with the karmic energies of kind of wanting to ignore or run away from bigger obstacles or challenges. And so I think they are finally getting to the point where they're realizing that if they don't confront, if they don't deal with the mess, that the mess is only going to get bigger and worse for them, and it's going to seep into other aspects of their lives. So they're definitely going through some big lessons here, because see, with this Four of Pentacles, they have definitely been a bit possessive. They have definitely been hoarding on to their own energy. And this is the thing, when you get this kind of runner energy, when you get this kind of energy of somebody who doesn't want to confront things, who wants to hold on to their energy, who doesn't want to expend their energy towards solving the problem, the more you get this runner energy, right? Because they're trying to be possessive of themselves. They're not looking at your emotions as much as they should. They're not looking at other people's emotions as they should. They're kind of very focused on themselves, very much focused on how can I hold on to my own energy? How can I hold on to myself and what I need? And that is why it's almost like the world and the universe has really started to nudge them, started to send them these important lessons to kind of make them wake up. Because I feel like for many of you, a lot of what has been going on with your love is that they haven't been able to awaken to this connection in the way that you want them to. They may have been doubting it. They may have been trying to, set it aside. Like, they may feel this very deep connection and energy with you, but they may be in denial about it. They may be wanting to, run away from it because it may be very intense for them, and they may not be ready, right? Because we already got that feeling from them that they are non-confrontational. They don't like to confront deep, intense emotions, and so they tend to run from those. And so now it's like, with this Seven of Cups energy, they've gotten themselves into a tizzy of confusion here because they haven't been able to truly be honest with themselves as to what is it that they truly want, right? Because we were getting that divided energy. They haven't been able to really be honest about what they want to do in their life, how they want to move forward, and what they want to do with this connection with you. Because it's like they want so much for their world to be better. They want so much to have that success, to have that contentment and satisfaction, and yet they keep running from those very things that will bring it to them, right? They keep running and keeping themselves in this state of confusion, of not being able to make a decision. And that is where it is going to become key for them to be able to move forward and make some really important decisions so that their world can change, can get better, so they can stop hoarding themselves, right? So they can stop running and they can really start flying towards you, towards success, towards peace and contentment, and towards the unity that they're really seeking. So then let's ask the question here. What does your love truly think and feel about you at this time? What are their true and deep thoughts and feelings about you? How does your twin flame soulmate divine partner think and feel about you at this time? What are their true thoughts and feelings when it comes to you? Wow, very interesting. All right, so I just want to remind you here that this is a general reading. I'm sorry, I forgot to remind you about this before. Please do take the messages as they resonate for your situation and leave the rest. If you would like to have specific guidance on your unique situation, because I know we're all on different journeys here, that's what a personal reading would be for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. So let's take a look at this. This is so interesting. This is beautiful. When they think about you, what they feel about you is that it is time to make your connection a priority. Because see, this is the thing, we saw this before. Your love tends to run from, responsibility, tends to kind of run from, being responsible for their emotions, being able to open up to you, open up to life, and not run away when things get a bit difficult or rough, right? So they definitely may have not made you feel that your connection, your love is their biggest priority. And what's interesting here is that I feel that you are their priority, and yet for some reason they haven't been able to really convey that to you. It's like their actions haven't really supported how deeply they love and cherish you deep down inside, which is really unfortunate, because I feel that the reason for that is because of this energy right here, the Chariot. So this is big. We are getting some very big energies here, major arcana, right? We already got the lessons card, another major arcana here with the World. So it's like your love is truly going through some big shifting energies. There are a lot of lessons here that are coming hard and fast to them. And here we are with the Chariot. What this tells us is that they have definitely let a lot of important things run away from them, like get away from them. They tend to be of that flying mentality. It's so interesting because the Chariot is also about movement. How are you gaining momentum? How are you guiding your life in the right way? The Charioteer is such a wonderful image here, such a wonderful metaphor for being literally the captain of your life, right? The leader of your journey. And if we are not doing that, if we are literally not getting into our chariot and being that strong leader, guiding the horses, right? To me, the horses represent all of the different aspects of our world, right? Our love, our career, our spiritual life, our home life, every different aspect of what makes life beautiful, the horses of our chariot represent. And I feel that your person definitely feels that they've let these horses kind of run crazy without their guidance, without their control. And at some point they have felt that they have lost control over their own identity, whoever they are, who they feel that they are. And that is also where that sense of disunity comes from. Because again, if we stay with the symbolism, the metaphoric elements of the charioteer and what the chariot represents, it's like it represents unity, because when you are the captain of your own life, when you are guiding your own life in your own chariot in the right way, from a moment, from that level of strength and certainty and clarity, then all of your horses are going to be obeying you, right? They're all going to be going in the direction that you want them to go to, and you're going to feel that unity. You're going to feel so whole, so united with yourself and with your twin flame or soulmate or love, right? But when you are not, when you are feeling that disunity, you definitely need the spiritual lessons of the chariot, right? You need literally to be kind of kicked in the pants here to like get with it again, right? And so that is why your love is deeply wanting to get back under control here. They're deeply wanting to bring unity and control and leadership back into their own life, so that you will think of them differently, so that you can have faith in them again, so that you can trust them again, because somewhere along the line they kind of lost it, right? And it's almost like they felt that they needed to be rescued, and they felt that you definitely rescued them from a lot of their own self-defeating behavior, because I do feel that they have been going through a definite phase of behaving in ways or taking actions or making choices that have been self-defeating, things that have not been good for them and have not been good for your connection either. And that is why they have this deep desire to bring that into control again, to prioritize, right? This is so beautiful, to finally get back to what is important in life. And they're really hoping that their karmic cycles, it's so interesting because they got that karma card, and they're also getting the Wheel of Fortune here, which is literally the shifting of that karmic cycle, where they can shift out of the negative and back into the positive. This is what they're looking to do. And look at this. This is so beautiful. They feel that they love and respect you so much for the ways in which you have literally rescued them from themselves, but they know that you can't always be there to do that. Like they're realizing that they can't just expect you to always clean up the mess, right? To always be there to understand and forgive and to let it go. Like they cannot take you for granted. This is something that they are truly learning and truly beginning to realize that, you are there for them. Yes, you love them. Yes, but they can't always just screw things up and then expect you to rescue them, right? So this is why, look how beautiful this is. They are looking for a new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles. Such beautiful energy coming from this shifting awareness that it is time to play a new role. It is time to come home to myself and to my love. This is what they're thinking. See? Hat. You will be playing a different role. So this is them finally getting into this energy and this spirit of awareness, of growth, of coming back to themselves and coming back to you, and making it very real here with this Ace of Pentacles, having a true new beginning. And so for some of you, I do feel, especially for some of you who have been in this very disconnected state where you may be in separation, you may have stepped back, you may not have been hearing from them very much, you may not have been wanting to even reach out to them because you feel like you needed a break, you need to give them their space because they've really been on kind of the wrong track lately. Just know that they have been observing you, okay? They are definitely wishing, wondering, wanting to know what is going on with you. They are definitely watching you or keeping an eye on you through your social media or through asking friends or in whatever way that they can. They are still watching you from that distance. They are still there energy of wanting to be near you, of wanting to feel your energy, wanting to connect with you. They want to surrender to this love, as in they want to detach themselves finally from the things that have been keeping you apart and come towards the things that are going to bring the two of you together in this new beginning. So they're ready to prioritize, they are ready to let go of all of those negative tendencies, and they're ready to finally come back into this kind of equal union with you. That is so, so lovely. So let us pause here so I can give you the affirmation of the day. So today's affirmation is all about empowerment. It's all about staying strong. I know there have been so many struggles going on in the world and in our own lives. I know it's been such a difficult time, but it is so important for us to stay strong and very, very optimistic for a beautiful future and hold on to that vision. So today's affirmation of the day, I want you to write in the comment box below, along with any comment that you have on this reading, is my spirit is unbreakable. So no matter what happens, the universe has my back. Divinity has my back. Source is always with me, and my spirit is unbreakable. So make sure you write that in the comment box, put it in your vibration, live it today and every single day. And now let's get back to our reading with specific messages. What would your love say to you from their deepest heart if they could? What would your love say to you from their deepest heart if they could? Wow. Okay, so these are definitely energies coming through that have to do with why. Okay, these, I feel like for those of you who have a very strong energy right now for asking the question why are we having such a hard time? Why are we in separation? Why are we not able to come back together? What can we do to move forward? I feel like these messages have come through as specific answers as to what may have led to this disconnect between the two of you. See, our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. Okay, so I feel that for some of you who are struggling right now, there is definitely some sort of a mindset issue where you may have gotten to a point where you couldn't agree on important things, where your perspective and their perspective were very different. Now, for some of you, this could be cultural, this could be just, you know, being raised in different cultures or different kinds of families, doing things very differently, where you just couldn't see eye to eye on certain things. And so I feel like for you guys, this is going to be important as you work towards coming back together. You're going to have to at least agree to disagree on some things, because there will definitely be things that you have to just compromise on, right? Like you may not see eye to eye, but you have to, again, prioritize what is important, right? And de-emphasize the things that it's okay to just disagree upon, right? And just let them be, but focus on the things that you do very much agree upon, and that will bring you further together. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. Okay, so for those of you who are going through an intense, maybe twin flame kind of journey, I feel like this is a special message for you. It is definitely a possibility, right? When we're going through very intensive growth periods during these kind of connections, people do tend to break away. That is why we also got that runner's energy from your love. So they may needed to have step away from this connection because of the intensity of it. And so it's not because they don't love you, it's because they were not ready for that kind of intensity, right? I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. So this kind of goes hand in hand with this one, right? When a lot of people are not ready. They're used to having relationships that are easier, right? They're used to being in connections that don't really challenge them to expand, challenge them to grow, you know, and they've kind of gotten used to those kind of status quo relationships. So when they have these deep feelings, they sometimes try to keep that at the friendship level. They try not to go there because it's just too difficult, right? And again, we got that energy that your love tends to be a bit non-confrontational, and so it's also extends to emotional energy where they have a hard time confronting their deeper emotions. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. So this is a special message for those of you who may have been in a separation because you had a fight or a disagreement, or, you know, something just got really intense. There may have been some drama involved, and there are some hurt feelings on both sides. So right now your love is just kind of taking that silent time, right? Because it does feel safer. They tend to be a little bit afraid of, you know, again, opening up that heart space and making themselves more vulnerable, right? They tend to run away from those kind of emotions as well. So then, Spirit, can you please tell us, just in the next few days, what are the possible future energies of this connection? Where could this connection be going just in the immediate future? Where could this connection be going? Wow, interesting. This is really fascinating. Wow. Wow. All right, so we are definitely getting energies here of your love really taking some deep time and focus to fix and heal what is going on with them. Look at this individuality, okay? So along with the Hermit's energy, along with this Five of Pentacles, oh wow, okay? We have some definite healing energies to go through here with the Four of Cups. So in the immediate future, just these next few days, your love is definitely struggling. They are, you know, still feeling a bit very much alone. They're kind of in their own headspace. You know, they've gotten into this hermit mode, but you know what? It's okay. It's all good. It is all good, because I feel that for those of you who feel that the person you love has not really deeply understood or awakened to this connection, you feel that you have been, you know, much more awakened and they have kind of been lagging, this can be a true time of transformation. It's so important. Sometimes we have to hit rock bottom in order to see the light, right, guys? Like sometimes we have to hit our lowest point and go deep within ourselves into that dark night of the soul journey in order to finally see the light, in order to finally see that we have something that is so precious, right? They need to go through this so that they can see and value who you are to them. And that is why it is a very good thing if they are going into hermit mode. Let them evaluate, let them feel left out. This Five of Pentacles They need to feel this. For those of you who feel that you have given everything to this connection, you have given your heart, your soul, your spirit, and everything, and not gotten back what you deserve, well, they deserve to feel your loss, right? Like they deserve to feel that they have lost out on something so precious, that they were given such a precious gift and they weren't able to give it the respect, the love, and the admiration that you deserve, right? So let them feel left out. They need to feel this pain. Let them feel a bit emotionally stunted, because with this Four of Cups, it's the energy of feeling like you're emotionally stuck, like you need to finally deal with the unknown within you. Okay, the healing needs to come. And you know what, I think this is very positive. I see this as an absolutely transformative moment. They are going into the unknown, the darkest recesses of their own soul, because it has been a long time coming, okay? With this running energy that we saw early on in the reading, right? They have been running from themselves for too long. It is time for them to finally come into looking at themselves raw and honest in the mirror. It's time. They've been running from themselves for far too long. It's time for them to look at themselves, take a real deep look at themselves, go into the unknown abyss where they've never wanted to do, so they can finally have their healing, so they can finally come out of this being emotionally stuck. They have been emotionally stuck for far too long. This is their make or break moment. And here's the beautiful thing. It's going to lead you guys to a really big outcome. Something really big is coming. Look at this. Results, conclusion, resolution. This is going to finally be that change that you need in this connection. And that is amazing. So just wait for this. It is coming. Now here's a last special message for those of you who might be in some sort of third-party situation where your love is like trying to leave a relationship. They've been trying to leave for a long time. They have been unhappy for a very long time. There is an indication here that they're finally going to deal with or resolve any kind of issues that have to do with a divorce or an ex-spouse that is still lingering, right? You know, heavy energies that they're still dealing with, that they have, that has kind of been burdening them for a long time. This is good, okay? This is something that is good. They are going to be resolving this as well. So this is really important because we have some big outcomes coming. Wow. Okay, so guys, this is amazing. This is so necessary. So please do let me know what you thought of this reading. Make sure you write the affirmation of the day, leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. As always, if you'd like to have a personal reading, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created for all of you who are on this journey. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. I believe in you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video.